My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 21st, 2022. It is 7:38 a.m. We're supposed to be leaving, going on vacation. Everybody's still sleeping and I'm still up. So I want to share something with you. This is my back end. That's the latest video. There's my back end here. Let's go on Twitter. I came across this. I'm going to share this on APTS Sussex and I thought that was very interesting. Okay, a woman is raped by a football player. She testified against him and lives in isolation in the freshman dorm. One night, there is a knock on her door. She opens it, and another football player fills it. Quote, "Hello," end quote, he says. He continues, "My name is Panky, and I believe everything you said." Okay, the thread continue. When at Penpola, I guess that's the woman, Penpola, ESPN investigate reporter, co-author. Okay. University college football sexual assault crisis. Okay, all right, so let's continue. When Paula Levine, okay, that's her, Paula Levine, and I were working on Untold, our story about Todd Horn and his crime at Penn State 4 decades ago, many people ask us a question about the coaches, cops, and players who learn about hardness in real life. Quote, "What would you have had them do?" Okay, Irvin Parker is our answer. Okay, one of 12 African American players on Penn State football team in 1978, Irv saw in Betsy Saylor something of his own isolation. He thought, quote, "She does not deserve to be a pariah," end quote, and went to her door. He said, quote, "You will never have to walk on this campus alone again." Okay, he is the only player to have done so. Though he eventually found others to follow his example, he changed the life of a brave woman shattered by 2 hours. Oh my God, 2 hours! What in the name? By a 2-hour sexual assault at knife point. So much to say. A woman who forevermore called Irv Panky, quote, "my guardian angel." Betsy Saylor and Irv Panky graduated and went their separate ways. Betsy to a long career in HR and Irvy to Los Angeles Rams. They did not see each other again for more than 40 years. Last September, our story, Untold, brought them back together. Today, quote, Betsy and Irv, the film, Nicole Norren, who is that? Producer, journal, director of Betsy and Irv from ESPN Film. Okay, so she's a producer. Okay, made for PSPN Film from the reunion and Penn State College premieres on ESPN Plus. It features Betsy Saylor and Irv Panky, now in their 60s, telling their story. It is a film as beautiful and luminous as its heroes. I was in that room and did those interviews. I was there when Betsy spoke and calling her mother to tell her she had been raped. Man, the thing about rape, it's something I can never... I mean, obviously, nobody should ever have to experience this. It's that the violating of somebody else's body, this is the thing I will never... My God. But let's continue. I was there when Irvy once again knocked on Betsy's door and time went away. I will never forget. And if you watch, quote, Betsy and Irv, end quote, neither will you. Quote, what would you have had them do? Is more than a rhetorical question because it has an answer. Be a helper. Be a hero. Be like Irv Panky. Knock on the door. Believe. Okay, what would you have had them do? Here is Irv Panky's answer. quote, I had to go get her, end quote. Here is the trailer for Nicole Norman's beautiful film. The trailer is just a minute long, and yet you can't miss the light it shines. The light they shine. Betsy and Irv, and 56 seconds.
I remember asking him at one point, what are you going to do? He simply stated, very matter-of-factly, I'm going to rape you.
Oh my God.
He was a Penn State football player.
Oh my God. That's the victim. That's the victim. My God. My God. My God. We need to teach our boys. We need to teach our boys. I have to teach them.
It was like, no.
She would have been a pariah. She got a Penn State football player in trouble. I had to go get her.
There was a knock at my door. He put out his hand. Hello, my name is Irv Panky, and I believe every word that you said.
I just knew she needed someone to say she'd be okay.
My God. My God, my God. May God continue to bless these two, but the perpetrator, my God. So many of us were Betsy, but there was no Irv in our lives. If you see a Betsy, be an Irv. Wow, that is very powerful. Okay, I drilled this into my 4 sons. It's not good enough to just never do anything inappropriate to a woman. You have to use your privilege and strength to step up and step in whenever you see something that is or might be going wrong. This hurts my heart. Yeah, it does. All right, let's see here. In university, I witnessed a football player beat a physically small guy to pieces. Oh my God. We were on a dance floor in a pub in one of Canada's best universities. He broke multiple bones, fractured more of the bones in this kid's face. I was called as a witness as the guy fell on me. Wow. While he was falling after being knocked out, the football player thought this kid looked at his girlfriend. My other friend wouldn't do it. Lied and said they saw nothing. Wow. I agree. Oh my God, I agreed. It was a university hearing, and the university put me, the only witness, inside. Let's see here. We need the rest of the story. That was it. Nothing else happened besides the guy got suspended from going to the campus event or setting foot on campus. He did graduate. I spent the last few months of my last year avoiding doing anything on campus because I didn't want to run into any of his friends. Oh my God, these are people their parents are not teaching them. They think they have all the right in the world to do as they please. What does African American have to do with the story? What am I missing? Okay. Did they say anything about more context deeper in the thread? Okay. One of the 12 African American players on Penn State's football team in 1978, Irv saw the Betsy Saylor something of his own isolation. He thought, quote, she does not deserve to be a pariah, and went to her door. He said, you will never have to walk to the campus. And by the way, the picture that they show, I think it was a white person who raped her. Okay, a story that needs to be told to courageous people 40 years ago, at a time when rape was still dismissed as the woman's quote lie, end quote, and interaction between white women and black men was dangerously taboo. Yeah, that crossed my mind when I was reading the thread, and I was like, my goodness, I'm afraid for him not to be blamed for the thing that someone else did. Okay, young people today don't know the road paved before them. That is true. Great work here. Okay, quote, at a time when, end quote, no. Please don't fool yourself into thinking this is over. Rape is still dismissed, victims are still blamed, interracial friendship can still be dangerous. Some communities are safer than others, but nowhere is completely safe. Okay, Kylie, have you read the related long-form ESPN story? It will take some time, and you all have to be in the place where you have a space and time to process it. I read it early this morning and remained gobsmacked. You know what? I'm going to click on it just to leave the link for you because I do not want to disturb my peace of mind right now. Because we're going on vacation. Okay, I'll leave the link for you guys. My goodness. This is ridiculous, Vinci crime. When Jerry Sandusky crime came to light. My God, my God, my God. When people violating somebody else's personal property. Your body is your personal property. Alright, so that's it. What is this? There's some quote here. Thank you to Panky for being the light in the darkness and not being silent. Okay, there's a quote here from Dr. Martin Luther King. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Yeah. Okay, this is from Robert, what is it? I think it is RFK, Robert Kennedy. Yeah, at the bottom it's there. Okay, every time we turn our heads the other way, when we see the law flaunted, when we tolerate what we know to be wrong, when we close our eyes and ears to the corrupt because we are too busy or too frightened, when we fail to speak up and speak out, we strike a blow against freedom, decency, and justice. Yeah, I was reading something this morning. What is it? Something about the Georgia election. They have about 30 people who doesn't want to be testified. Yeah. And then, my goodness, this fits perfectly to what I saw with the Georgia thing. All right, that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. Oh, there's the Anita Hill thing here. Let's see that one. I was just about to start. Okay, let's see here. What an amazing, beautiful story. I pray that there is someone like Irvy reaching out to Dr. Christy Blasey Ford to let her know that we believe her too. Okay, Professor Anita Hill was already vindicated several decades ago. We also believe E. Jean Carroll. Justice may have been delayed for each of these women, but it will not be denied. Please, God, may this never happen to any member of my family on both sides of the coin. Nothing like that ever happened where we have to, let me just leave that. This is just baggage for God to handle. Because this is too much. This is too much. So that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And by the way, I have another channel that focuses mostly on the Sussexes. It's Pure YTE Entertainment. All right, that's it.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
We ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together. And if I may speak personally, we are all in this together. Because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.